Hey guys, it's Lyle. I'm here with Bud. He's built another Bumble Bee. I come down to try out and play for a while. He built one better than what I got. I guarantee you, this is a great amp right here. He's made some modifications to it. He put a Verb in it, spring reverb, which is great. He's also put a 4-pin connector here for his foot switch. So now the foot switch is actually carrying a DC voltage down through there. The foot switch controls the EQ. You got a switch there where you can activate the EQ. You also got overdrive and clean as well. Have a separate foot switch for the Verb. This thing runs about 75 watts real comfortably. It's a very hot amp. You can tell we're in a pretty small room and it's super loud, and I've got it turned down, so you may need an attenuator if you play some big gigs on some small stages. On the back, here's where your Verb volume is. Your Verb switch plugs in here. I know I've seen one that he had on the bench and he started putting the foot switch on the back as well, so he's making some more modifications. You got a selector here as far as ohms go. I've got it set to 8 ohms. You got 4, 8, 16. Speaker out, of course. Then you got your effects loop here. Your standby and your power. This is a really pretty amp too. I like the cover on this amp real well. It's real cut and dried. That's one thing that makes it such a great amp. Of course, it's got your input volume. It's got a bright switch, treble, mid, bass. Here's your overdrive. There's your level for your overdrive channel. Then you got a master and a presence. This amp is super clean. With no effects on it whatsoever. That's just a natural compression that the amp puts out. Reminds me of some real high-end Fender stuff. But you can make this amp sound like anything you want. To get that high-end Fender sound, I've had to roll the mid back on it just a little bit, kind of give it that compression. When you're playing a Fender through this thing, when you got it set clean, man, it sounds like a Fender through a Fender. It's going to be great for country. But it's also got a really nice overdrive in it too. Not too much, it keeps that guitar tone that you want. So even with the overdrive on, I'm getting my sound of my pickups that I want. a whole lot of punch. Like I said, I have the mids dialed back on it, but if you roll some mids up in there, and I've got the gains cut way back on it and still getting good sustain. You know, if you want to keep that kind of tone without overdriving the preamp, keep your volume down, move your master up. And it'll sit there and sustain as long as you want it. I mean, it just keeps it going. Just like the last Bumble Bee, it's got plenty of sustain. It makes picking really easy. It always does. I mean, pickers know it's all about tone. If you got good tone, then it makes your job a lot easier. Picks up all the, it's real, like Bud said, it's real hi-fi. I mean, it picks up every little bell and whistle the string makes. And the bottom end, I love the bottom end on this amp too because it doesn't muddy up. There's no muddy to it. Played through about every type of amp you can play through, and I'm telling you, this is what I use night in and night out. And like I said, the improvements he's made on this has made this a better amp than what I'm playing through on stage. So I got hopes to get one of these soon. We got to get these out. I've got so many calls from different people asking what I use on stage. And I do have some foot pedals on stage, but 99% of the time I'm just using the amp. I'm not using the pedals at all. Because this is one of those amps, depending on how you play, the amp tone changes. So when you pluck those strings, you get that good compression. So this is an awesome amp. I can't say enough about it. It's got more than enough watts to do whatever you want to do on any type of stage you want to get on. It sounds great at a low volume, high volume. Matter of fact, the more you crank it, the more those tubes just start coming to life. So I highly recommend this. This is the Bumble Bee by Bud. Bud's Bumble Bee. This one out here is the Reverb number 2 tube amp. A great amp. Get you one today.